So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Now it's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
The Dutch have a great heritage of producing some of the most talented strikers, and this one has it all.
The one and only Marco van Basten.
A scorer of outrageous goals.
Have you played against him, Jim?
No, maybe just as well.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. It's a quick one. Busquets, and it's McAllister.
It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life.
Del Piero is onto this. He's in plenty of space here.
Neymar made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Costa Curta.
Vinicius Junior.
McAllister. Pedri. Threads one in. Back into the middle. That's an excellent interception.
Oh, that's an own goal! Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
No way through.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Xavi Alonso.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Costa Curta. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Van Basten. And it's Zanetti. Thailand applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets. Costa Curta. Played for Chiellini. Busquets. Van Basten. It's Pedri. And it's Zanetti. Well read, nice interception.
Xavi Alonso.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And this is Neymar. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Mbappe.
Xavi Alonso.
Nicely weighted ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
McAllister. Can he get it through? Rijkaard. And here's Del Piero. Mbappe! Mbappe! And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please be reminded that drinking is
The own
only
goal
allowed
was
in the
symptomatic
area shown in
of
this
their
map.
first
Thank
half
you very much for
performance.
your
They're not
cooperation.
at it.
Substitution for Thailand, number 4,
There's the start of the second half.
Coming on to replace him is
Renault really need to
24,
bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
Chance for a shot! And it's come back out to him. Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Neymar with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior. And it's Pedri. Nicely shaped ball.
Cleared without complication.
Thailand with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Del Piero. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Thailand clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Grenoble really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Great ball if he can get there. Gets a good foot in there. Pinches it off him. Zanetti. Xavi Alonso. And this is Del Piero. And it's Del Piero. Good running, strong and purposeful. Del Piero. Rijkaard. Caught offside that time.
Grenoble really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Zanetti. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Van Basten. Played out towards the right wing. Well read, and the danger is averted. Rijkaard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played into space.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, cracking ball. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it tries a shot! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Substitution for Thailand, number 12.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
20,
Thailand go
Vinicius
2
Junior.
up and into a position of
10,
real strength.
Country.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Number 8, Rafinha.
Zanetti,
Number
a
6,
picture of focus
Kuchu.
and alertness.
Substitutions taking place.
That has ended up in no man's land. Schneider. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Faith, and he shoots! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Well, he was sure he was going to pull that off.
3 minutes added time.
And it's Kuchu. And here's Zanetti. Nice interception, well timed. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's good running with the ball. Now it's Raul. Tries to pass it through. Oh, super ball. He's picked his way through. Brilliantly cut out. And that's it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd... Oh, they could be caught out here! Pedri.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
And that is a little undercooked.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Picked out brilliantly. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Yaya Toure.
Cannot be beaten that easily. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he's onto this. And it's Zanetti. Played towards the other side. Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does. The perfect blend of power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say that he's one of the greatest box-to-box players around.
A real handful by any measurement.
Totally.
That has ended up in no man's land.
A lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Del Piero. Del Piero!
Oh, split-second reaction.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner.
And he's there to clear it.
Thailand are looking to go forward now. And here's Mbappe. Oh, such a clever touch. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa Curta. So we're still where we started right now. Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets. And this is Van Basten. Upamecano. Zanetti. Harrison kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Thailand applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Can he get it through?
Oh, that's clever.
Oh, well played, well played.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rafinha aimed beyond the defence. Oh, look at the shapes to shoot! Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe tries to play it through, and this is Del Piero. He has found a way through.
Out to the left it goes.
No way through, so back it comes.
And Messi! And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Pedri.
Yaya Toure
Is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Xavi Alonso. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Mbappe!
Cross from Rafinha. Nice interception, well timed.
And we've reached half-time.
So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
We are glad to inform you that
We reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
They will make fine souvenirs.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And that is expertly dealt with.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Pass somewhat off target. Rafinha. Thailand do have a chance to counter here. Great vision. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. Zanetti. Howson. That's Busquets. Now it's Rafinha.
Oh, super ball!
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Xavi Alonso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in. Rafinha is in a really good position out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Mbappe.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out.
And that's put paid to a promising
The
move.
attendance for this match was 81,007.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And this is Neymar. He's got away. He is just caressing the ball. Thailand can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Howson. And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Mbappe. That's tidy. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0.
And they're quick to get it back.
Now it's Messi.
Xabi Alonso.
He's having a shot!
He has done it! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Grenoble are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
And this is Neymar. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Pedri, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's in on goal! Lovely feet. Big chance! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
For Thailand, number 12.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 8.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Number 24.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Mbappe.
Joshua Kimmich. Substitution.
That's an excellent interception.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he was quick to react. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Howson. Kimmich. It's Pedri. Oh, good take in a good area. Kiatisuk touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Howson with a fine tackle. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. And it's Kimmich. Showing good feet.
Two
It's a promising
minutes
position.
have been indicated.
That's very neat. Kimmich tries to pass it through. Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! It's bounced back off the post. That's good play. Chooses to go back. That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. The hostilities have already resumed. And here's Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Thailand take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Del Piero. Is there any support? Great chance! Should have equalised.
Zaire Emery really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. He gets big! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Kimmich. And it's Pedri. Now, he's got space here. Real chance here. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Opts to play it back. Costa Curta. And reclaimed it in a trice. Great ball, and he's in here. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he get on the end of this?
There will be 1
Chiellini
minute at a
gets
time.
over and intercepts. Howson. Now Costa Curta. Extra time reaches half-time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Costa Curta. Chiellini. Pedri looks to get on the end of this. And here's the chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Now it's Neymar. Busquets. Vinicius Junior. And it's Pedri. And it's Zanetti. It's Kimmich. Busquets. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Decent chance! Chance again? No.
Thailand really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And that interception was most necessary. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Van Basten showing good feet. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much perfect. His positioning, his movement with and without the ball, the ability to receive it and turn away from defenders. And don't get me started about his finishing.
For sure, a name to strike fear into the hearts of goalkeepers everywhere.
And it's Van Basten. Mbappe.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Kimmich. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Shoots! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Mbappe. And the shot's on here.
Can he finish? He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
Van Basten really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Thailand grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Mbappe.
Now it's Mbappe. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Kimmich. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, that's beautifully weighted.
Real chance here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Zanetti.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He's well positioned here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Rijkaard.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Busquets is the team's great visionary. Kimmich. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's Del Piero. Messi. Lovely feet. Oh, he's burst through! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Van Basten.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, good ball. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And the comeback is complete!
Well, when it's
And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Substitution for Thailand, number 4.
And we're underway again.
Coming on the field is...
Renault can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Messi! It's a loose ball. Costa Curta. It's Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the right. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now it's Neymar. No way through. Real chance! Another special Neymar moment! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It's level again. What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Thailand finding their passes. Well, there's a probing ball. Played into space. And this is Del Piero. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Thailand needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
The attendance for this match was 80,607.
It's a sharp little ball here. Busquets. And it's Zanetti. Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Zaire Emery. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe. Messi. He's had it. There it is. Busquets. It's Kimmich. And it's Pedri. Zanetti. That could spell trouble. Vinicius Junior. Costa Curta. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi. Zaire Emery. Driving on and making good progress. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Some really good ball movement. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Van Basten. He's cut it out. Messi. Nicely shaped ball. And he was quick to react. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Now there's a fine ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Kimmich. Oh, this looks sharp.
And now the breakaway.
That is a great pick out. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! Now that's a real chance missed.
Del Piero has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution for Thailand.
And we have our very first corner.
Mbappe. Number 12, Van Basten. Number 20, Vinicius Junior. Number 22,
Showing great feet there.
Joshua Kimmich.
And it's Schneider.
Coming on
Well
the
seen.
field,
Saw that coming.
number
That's
7,
great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's
number
Yaya Toure.
21,
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's away.
Number 24,
It's a goal kick.
Substitution.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And here's Osimhen.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Busquets. Now it's Mbappe.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played,
There will
well
be 1
stopped.
minute added time.
There they go, hunting again.
And that's a throw-in. That has not gone well.
That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain
brief
from
breather
parking
and
outside
then
this
extra
stadium.
time.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitutions taking place.
No winner in 90. 30 more to come.
Zanetti. Pedri. Zanetti. He's found a way through.
And now they can clear their lines. He won't be happy with that one. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
They want to be quick to recover this. Pedri.
Great ball, and he's in here.
Raul.
Well, they can break here. That's good vision.
And this is Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Yaya Toure. Zaire Emery. Costa Curta. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Can he get it through? Hazard looking to run onto it. Cannavaro. Howson. Pedri making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that was very necessary. Schneider short changes him with that pass. And it's Yaya Toure. Osimhen. And it's Zanetti. Half-time, extra time.
This is
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Yaya Toure. That is good alertness. Tries to play it through. And this is Neymar. And this is Neymar. Goes for a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in...
It's roll! Oh, it's come off the upright. Busquets. I think we're just about done here. Kiatisok! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Azar. That's tidy. Nicely weighted ball. Raul. Nicely aimed pass.
Thailand really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He is through here! And the referee brings it to a close. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Neymar voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Immediately.
Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.